Now, I always ask you, Big Mike, about things that are going down in Chicago because, that's your home. That's where you're from.
Right.
And you got a lot of expertise in there. But you've got an ear to drill rap and the drill rap scene and a connection to the drill rap scene that most people couldn't even think of. You know what I'm saying? You connected to Lil Durk, you connected to King Von, you connected to a lot of big rappers in the game. But there's also another big drill scene that's popping, and it's been popping for a couple years, and that's Jacksonville. Now, recently, a rapper from Jacksonville by the name of Foolio passed away, and it looks like it came down to the fact that he was posting his location all day and had advertised he was doing a show, even in a different city, a close city, but a different city, and it seemed to lead to his demise, man. Did you see the Foolio situation, and what do you think about it?
I definitely seen that. It was hard not to see that situation. That situation pop up on everything. It's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's Instagram, YouTube, it's everywhere. So it's hard not to see that situation. But that's the prime that's the situation where some backdoor probably was going on too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they say he was posting his location, but I ain't see nothing about him posting that location. You know what I'm saying? Because from my knowledge, what a said, which could be not even facts, but you know what I'm saying? Some shit I was watching on YouTube, they said that basically they was already waiting on him. They already knew he was there. You know what I'm saying? They was already waiting on him. So it kind of seemed like a backdoor situation. They chased him down.
There's a lot of rumors because a lot of the guys in the background were actually, they not playing both sides, but they're actually cool with Yungeen Ace as well, which is his number one, when it comes to the rap game or whatever. And then there was also a whole bunch of young ladies that they did not really know, that were from all different places that were there. So it was a lot of potential. Plus, he was showing his whole location. Like, you could see the back of him, like when he was showing, like walking up the stairs. Anybody who knew that area can say, oh, I know exactly where that is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you think posting his location all day probably led to it as well?
That definitely played a part. If he was showing his location everywhere he went that day, that definitely played a part. I mean, some people just they nuts be hanging too low. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your nuts get to hanging so low, you stop thinking about being careful. Because now you know what I'm saying? You carrying that tough persona. Like, you can't be touched or some shit. Like, you posted your location there, well, and out here trying to get you. You gotta think you that nigga. You gotta think you can't be touched. Shit, it ended up happening to him. I seen the little footage, they chased him down. Shit, they wanted him bad. Rappers is targeted every day, like, because of these beefs that's been sparked up. You know what I'm saying? Some of us getting into it. Some of us coming to the rap game into it. Some of us don't. They come in the rap game, get into some beef, and shit, now you a target. Now motherfuckers want to kill you. They want to earn stripes off.
And that seems like the situation he was in, because Foolio has always been careful. He had always been, because this isn't his first time being shot. You know what I mean?
Right.
This time, sadly enough, it was fatal. But he was in Houston. They tried to shoot him there, and his girlfriend actually got shot. His mom told a story where she had got shot. And then there was another time just recently where he got shot and half of his foot was blown up. So, he was...
Damn.
He knew he was constantly in it, and he was always careful not to show his location. And he had dissed a lot of big people. Like, in all of his songs, like the people that he dissed, it was a wide variety, Right. And he always knew there was rumors that there was a big bag on his head. Like, he knew this, But this time, just this one time, he dropped his guard, posted his low, let people know exactly where he was going to be. And I wonder, was it because he was in Tampa and not in Jacksonville? But what do you think would make somebody slip that hard?
Shit, it probably was. He probably was thinking like, okay, I ain't where the beef at, I'm somewhere else. But what don't realize is, if you be going out, other motherfuckers go there too. Like people run, like leave Chicago and go to Atlanta. You still can't let your guard down in Atlanta because your album's gonna be down there too.
Yeah. Everybody has a story of going to Chicago or going to Atlanta from Chicago and running into the ops in the club or running into them at the mall, the streets. You correct.
Same, and a lot of these, I could say these big states that everybody like going to and shit. These big cities everybody like going to and shit. Like you ain't safe in them neither because them same niggas that you just left, who you think you can let your guard down for, down there with your ass. And y'all fuck around and bump heads. Y'all might bump into it at a mall, at a club, you know what I'm saying, a bar, any thing. And you gonna see a So just because you left, don't mean go out there and let your guard down and think that you just this tough ass nigga that can't be touched.
Nah, that's facts. Because especially if you go into like those bigger cities that a lot of the hip hop culture go to, Houston, Atlanta, Las Vegas, LA, even New York, Miami, bruh, there's gonna be somebody who you've probably been to a city randomly, any of those cities that I just mentioned, and ran into somebody you knew. You was like, it happens, bruh. So for him to be only like a short distance away in Tampa, it's crazy the fact that he thought like he was still, so open about his location and what he was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. That's just how they be, man. Everybody want to be tough. You know what I'm saying? You want to start letting your guard down, giving up your load. It's like you ain't caring no more. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
And that's crazy, right? And another part of that I want to double down on is, so you have his biggest op in the rap game is a rapper by the name of Yungeen Ace. Immediately after Foolio is pronounced dead, I think I've seen it even on CNN or something. Like I've seen it on all the news channels, everything, right?
Right.
Yungeen Ace drops a song immediately and video dissing him. He's doing the subliminal disses with the Don Julio bottle.
Right.
He's dissing who because he went by Foolio as well. And it's like he goes number one. The video goes number one, it's trending number one. So in that case, is this smart marketing or is it, if he really had anything to do with it, just a dumb move? Like, what do you think?
No, it's just some look at it like, okay, this, I can make a big bag off this situation. You know what I'm saying? Even if I didn't have nothing to do with it, I still can make a bag off this situation. Feel me? So I can make this song, make this video and mock this person and get all the bloggers to talk about it, because all the bloggers talking about it, all the fans talking about it. It's everywhere. It's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So that's money for him. Shit, that's money coming in. It's like he's smart and it's kind of dumb at the same time, because now you giving them people's a target now. Like, okay, even though the target was already on you anyway, it ain't like didn't nobody know that they was into it. See, it's all over the internet.
And they were vocal about them being into it, which is another weird part about drill rap. It's like everybody knows who's into it with each other because they put it in their raps. They dissing the other person's dead homies or dead brothers or whatever. Right. So everybody has an idea. And the police obviously watch all this. So for Yungeen Ace, on the marketing end, you're saying, yes, bruh, number one, you just got a big bag. Then but then he followed it up with like another video, and they're all doing well. So he's just capitalizing off the situation of his falling out, man. Now,
right, yeah.
Do you think that's wise, or it is what it is?
It's definitely not wise. I ain't gonna sit up here and say it's wise, but it still is what it is, though. Yeah. Niggas do it. People do it all the time. They do it all the time, even if they don't got nothing to do with it. Just because they had problems with dude, they making the song talking about the shit. A lot of be talking about people that's dead in their songs, and they didn't have nothing to do with what happened. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that do, shit, they might be telling the truth in their songs. You never know.
Yeah, you never know until there's some sort of investigation and people get arrested. But I don't think Yungeen Ace is that dumb. I think he's smart enough to know that if he really had a hand in what happened with Foolio, it wouldn't be wise to put out of it.
Right. Yeah, I definitely get that. Shit, like I said, my opinion is I think he just capitalizing off the situation.
Nah, I agree. I think you spot on.